Atlanta is buzzing with whispers tonight after Bambi shocked fans by going public with claims that Scrappy cheated on her again. For years, the couple has weathered fights, reconciliations, and countless reality TV blow-ups. But this time, Bambi didn't just drop hints. She flat out told the world she's done. In a furious Instagram live, her voice shaking but firm, she declared, "I've been loyal too long. I'm done for good." Screenshots of texts, late-night sightings, and shady DMs are already making rounds online, painting a picture of Scrappy caught red-handed. Fans are torn between dragging Bambi for staying so long and rallying behind her for finally walking away. But what makes this mess even wilder is the rumor that the woman Scrappy's been creeping with isn't some random, it's somebody way too close for comfort. And when her name leaks, Atlanta won't know what hit it. The night Bambi decided to go live, the energy in Atlanta shifted. Fans said they could feel it before she even pressed the button. She had been quiet for weeks, posting pictures with her kids, smiling for the cameras, pretending life was steady. But those who know Bambi know one thing: silence is never Pasit's buildup. And when that silence breaks, it breaks like thunder. The live started simple. No filter, no glam, just Bambi sitting in her living room with a hoodie pulled over. Her head, eyes swollen from tears she wasn't even trying to hide. The second her face appeared, thousands of fans piled into the chat. "What's wrong? Where's Scrap? Sis, you good?" The comments flooded faster than she could read them. She took a deep breath, and with a voice low but steady, she dropped the words that sent shockwaves through Atlanta. "He cheated. Again." The chat erupted instantly. Shocked emojis, broken hearts, and angry fans filled the screen. Some begged her to reconsider, others dragged Scrappy without mercy, and a few doubted her claims, asking for receipts. But Bambi wasn't holding back. "This time, y'all always think I'm the crazy one, that I'd just be making stuff up for TV. But nah, this time I got proof. Proof he can't deny." She held up her phone, scrolling through screenshots that the camera shook as she clicked on. Messages, her voice trembling but sharp. "This is him. That's his number. Don't play with me. Look at what he sent her." On the screen, fans saw the texts. Flirty emojis, late-night come-through messages, and promises to keep things low-key. The live chat went insane. "New Scrappy. Not again, brew SMH. He's done." And then came the kicker. Bambi zoomed in on one line, her eyes narrowing. "You know, she don't check my phone. Just slide through when the kid's asleep." Her voice cracked, and she shook her head, tears spilling over. "How you gone drag me like this? After everything? After I defended you in front of the whole world?" Within minutes, blogs had screen recorded the live and reposted it. Titles blasted across Instagram. "Bambi exposes Scrappy for cheating shows." Texts live. The Shade Room comments section lit up with fans debating whether Bambi should have left long ago. Twitter exploded with hashtags like #Scrappy cheating again and #pray for Bambi. But Bambi wasn't finished. She leaned closer to the camera, her voice shaking with fury. "And don't think it's just some random chick. Nah, he kept it real close this time. Somebody y'all know. Somebody I know. Somebody who smiled in my face." The chat went wild. "Who dropped the name Sis? Expose her." Bambi bit her lip, hesitating, then whispered, "I ain't saying names yet. Not till I'm ready. But when I do, it's gone. Break the internet." Behind the scenes, Scrappy was blowing up her phone. Missed calls, angry texts, voice messages saying, "Take that, live down. And you trippin', bam. We can talk about this." But Bambi ignored him. She was done protecting him. For years, she had swallowed humiliation, stood by him through baby mama drama, industry shade, even Mama D's constant meddling. But this was her line in the sand. Fans close to the situation say Scrappy had been sloppy. He wasn't just sneaking around in the shadows, he was being spotted. Just a week earlier, he had been seen at an Atlanta hookah lounge, his arm, brushing a woman's shoulder a little too casually. Paparazzi snapped a blurry photo, but it hadn't made the rounds until now. Bambi's live gave that picture a new meaning. Blogs reposted it immediately, captioning it, "Was this the mystery? Woman." Back at the Frost household where Bambi's drama echoed into their world too. Rashida and Kirk reportedly sat stunned, watching the live like the rest of us. "Damn, not Scrap too," Rashida muttered under her breath, shaking her head. Kirk smirked, almost relieved to see the spotlight shift from his own scandals. But Rashida shot him a look sharp enough to silence him. "Don't smile. You, next." Meanwhile, Erica Dixon jumped into the mess with a cryptic tweet. "Tables always turn." Fans instantly speculated that she knew more than she was saying, since her history with Scrappy and Bambi had never been smooth. Comments exploded. Erica knows who the girl is. She's throwing shade? And then the twist nobody expected. As Bambi continued to vent, a fan in the comments dropped a bomb. "Sis, ain't that the same girl Jock's wife been beefing with? Swear I've seen her in the club last week with Scrap." The chat spiraled, fans connecting dots, tagging Kendra, tagging Jock, turning a cheating scandal into a cross-family betrayal. Bambi froze when she saw the comment. Lips pressed tight, her eyes darting like she'd read something she wasn't ready to face. She ended the live abruptly, leaving tens of thousands of fans hanging. Screens went black, comments flooded with confusion, and the blogs went wild with speculation. But behind that sudden end was the truth. The name she had been holding back wasn't just some random. It was somebody in their circle. Somebody tied to the cast. Somebody who would blow the lid off not just her marriage, but the whole Love and Hip Hop Atlanta franchise. And as Bambi sat in silence, her phone still buzzing with calls from Scrappy, another message popped up. No name, just a number she didn't recognize. The text read, "If you think Jasmine did Rashida dirty, wait till you see who your man been creeping with. Call me before I go public." The text on Bambi's screen burned into her eyes. "If you think Jasmine did Rashida dirty, wait till you see who your man been creeping with. Call me before I go public." For a moment, she just stared, her heart hammering, her mind spinning through every possibility. It couldn't be another. Random, it had to be somebody close. That's why the message felt like a warning instead of gossip. She swallowed hard, debating whether to respond. If it was a troll, she'd look foolish. But if it was real, she couldn't ignore it. She hit call. The phone rang twice before a woman's voice answered, calm, almost smug. "I was wondering when you'd hit me back. Who is this?" Bambi snapped, her voice still raw from crying. Behind the scenes, Scrappy finally called Bambi back. His voice was frantic, defensive. "Man, don't do this online. Bam. You letting them blogs control the narrative." "You slept with my friend," she shot back, her voice trembling with rage. "I ain't sleep with her," he shouted. She was there when you wasn't. It wasn't what you think." Bambi laughed bitterly, tears sliding down her face. "Not what I think. You telling me the pictures are fake?" "Dims are fake. The same words you used on me, you sending to her. You've been lying to my face and using her shoulder when you're tired of me. You really think I'm stupid?" Scrappy fell silent, the weight of her words pressing harder than any blog headline. Finally, he muttered, "You don't understand. Bam. It's complicated." But Bambi had heard enough. "No, it's simple. I'm done. For good." She ended the call, her hands trembling as she posted one final message to her story. "The saddest part ain't losing a man. It's realizing the woman who smiled in your face was helping him betray you." The internet erupted again. Fans chose sides instantly. Hashtag Team Bambi flooded timelines with support, while hashtag Team Sierra stans demanded proof. Even castmates jumped into the storm. Rashida posted a subtle heart emoji for Bambi, Erica Dixon went live saying, "Told y'all, tables always turn," and Mama D. She filmed herself in her palace, sipping champagne and declaring, "The kingdom don't fall, but the frogs always get exposed." But before fans could even catch their breath, another bombshell dropped. A blogger known for never missing leaked a short audio clip, two voices unmistakable: Scrappy and Sierra. "You know Bambi can't find out," Scrappy whispered. "She won't," Sierra replied softly, "as long as you keep me happy." The clip was less than 10 seconds long, but it was enough to shatter Atlanta. The audio clip hit the internet like a nuclear bomb. 10 seconds was all it took. 10 seconds of Scrappy whispering about Bambi never finding out. 10 seconds of Sierra's voice promising to keep him happy. It didn't matter that it was short. It didn't matter that it was grainy. It was undeniable. The voices were theirs, and the tone was too intimate to ignore. Blogs had a field day. Leaked Scrappy and Sierra audio confirms affair. Splashed across every gossip page. Fans replayed it on loop, debating whether it was edited. Some swore it was 100% real. Others begged for context, but context didn't matter anymore. The damage was done. Sierra's reputation was tanking by the hour, and Scrappy's already. Fragile image was being dragged through the mud. Bambi, however, wasn't shocked. She had already known in her gut the second she saw the texts, the second she saw that photo. What hurt wasn't the betrayal, it was the proof. Do you know how humiliating it is to defend somebody for years, only to find out everybody else was right about him? She said bitterly to a close friend during a private phone call that, of course, later leaked to a blogger. Her words quickly became a headline. "Bambi says Scrappy made her look stupid for years." Meanwhile, Sierra finally broke her silence. She went live late at night, her hair tied back, no makeup, voice sharp with anger. "Y'all really think I do my girl like that? Y'all crazy? That audio edited, those screenshots. Fake. People will do anything to ruin you when you're shining." But her live backfired. Fans flooded the comments with snake emojis, calling her out for avoiding the question directly. "So you didn't say it? That's your voice, Sierra? Stop playing games." The more she deflected, the guiltier she looked. By the next morning, the situation had spiraled into something bigger than cheating. It became about loyalty, friendship, and survival in a world where every scandal is magnified. Erica Dixon, never one to miss an opportunity, chimed in on Twitter with a post that set the internet ablaze. "When they smiling in your face, they usually holding your knife too." Fans instantly connected it to Sierra, fueling the flames. Erica's mentions exploded with support from Team Bambi. People praising her for subtly backing up her old friend. But then came the unexpected twist. Another blog account dropped a longer audio clip. Not just a few seconds, but nearly a full minute. This one had context, and it was worse. In the new recording, Scrappy's voice was tense. "You gotta chill, Sierra. Bam! Already suspicious. She'll catch us, it's over." Sierra's response was calm, almost cocky. "She ain't gon' catch us unless you slip. Besides, you'd rather be with me anyway. I'd give you peace." The line echoed across the internet like a slap. "I give you peace." Fans lost it, dragging Scrappy for disrespecting Bambi so openly and dragging Sierra for boldness. "Peace, sis. You've just ruined a whole marriage." Bambi carried Scrap for years, and Sierra thinks she better. This ATL circle messier than a soap opera. Bambi saw the longer clip while she was at her boutique. According to an eyewitness, she slammed her phone on the counter so hard the case cracked. "Peace," she muttered through clenched teeth. That's what he calls sneaking around with a so-called friend. Tears welled in her eyes, but they quickly turned to fire. She grabbed her phone and went live again, her face fierce, her tone ice cold. "I ain't protecting nobody anymore," she said, staring straight into the camera. "Yes, that's his voice. Yes, that's her. And yes, I'm done for good. I stood by that man through humiliation, through baby mama drama, through disrespect from his own mother. And this how he repays me, with Sierra." She shook her head, biting her lip to keep it from trembling. "I don't care what he says. I don't care how he begs this chapter is closed." The live drew over 100K viewers in under 10 minutes. Fans flooded her with support, declaring hashtag Team Bambi forever. But the drama was far from over. 'Cause just as Bambi was wrapping up her live, another notification hit her phone, a DM from an anonymous account with a single chilling line. "If you think that cheating is bad, wait until you hear what Scrappy told Sierra about you." She froze on camera, her face shifting instantly. Fans caught the change, bombarding the comments with questions. But Bambi, shaken, ended the live abruptly, leaving the internet in chaos. Speculation exploded within minutes. What could Scrappy have said? Was he bad-mouthing her? Was he exposing secrets about her own past? Bloggers began digging, desperate for the next piece of tea. Hashtags like hashtag Scrappy said, what started trending. Behind the scenes, Bambi sat in silence, staring at her phone. She didn't want to believe there was more. But she also knew this story wasn't finished. The cheating was messy enough, but if Scrappy had been spilling dirt about her to Sierra, then this wasn't just betrayal, it was war. And then at 2 a.m., another blog posted a teaser, a blurred screenshot of a conversation, the caption, "Dropping this tomorrow. Scrappy been talking reckless." And when y'all hear it, Bambi's heartbreak gonna look small compared to what comes next. The internet braced for impact by sunrise. Atlanta wasn't just buzzing, it was trembling. Every blog, every gossip page, every fan account teased the same thing: Scrappy's private words about Bambi. The cheating receipts had already ripped the internet in half, but the promise of leaked conversations where he allegedly trashed her behind her back was too messy to resist. Fans flooded timelines with anticipation. The drama had shifted from a cheating scandal to something much darker: humiliation on a global stage. At 10 a.m., the leak dropped. A blogger posted the first clip with the caption, "Here's what Scrappy really thought of Bambi." The audio wasn't grainy this time, it was crystal clear, recorded from what sounded like a late-night car ride. Scrappy's voice filled the speakers, calm but careless. "She always trippin', man. I can't even breathe without her questioning me. I'm tired of playing house with somebody who don't understand me." The crowd online gasped. That line alone was enough to spark outrage. But it didn't stop there. The recording continued, with Sierra laughing softly in the background. Scrappy went on, "She a good mom? I ain't gon' lie. But as a wife? Nah, that ain't it. Half the time I'm with her, I feel like I'm in prison. You're the only one who make me feel free." The internet lost its mind. Screenshots of the quote spread instantly. Fans dragged Scrappy for disrespecting the very woman who stood by him through thick and thin. Prison. He called his marriage jail. Bambi gave this man her whole life, and he talking like this. Bambi saw the clip within minutes. According to someone close to her, she screamed so loud the neighbors came knocking. Her fury wasn't just about cheating anymore, it was about being belittled, mocked, reduced to a punchline. She had defended him countless times, told critics. They didn't know the full story. And now the full story was that he had been tearing her down in secret. But there was more. Another clip surfaced hours later, this one even harsher. Scrappy, on the other hand, went on defense. He posted a video to his Instagram, pacing back and forth, voice heated. "Y'all really believe anything y'all hear? That was private conversations taken out of context. Me venting don't mean I don't love my wife. Y'all trying to break up my family, and I ain't letting it happen." But his attempt backfired. Fans filled his comments with clown emojis, snake emojis, and endless shade. Context don't change the fact you called her a prison. You said you settled, brew. Stop gaslighting. The more he tried to defend himself, the worse it looked. Then Sierra tried damage control. She posted a photo of herself in a fur coat with the caption, "Messy people only win temporarily." The truth always clears itself, but fans weren't buying it. Her comments section turned into a war zone, flooded with snake, homewrecker, and backstabber. Even her salon's business page took hits, with fans leaving one-star reviews just to drag her name. By evening, the drama had reached producers of Love and Hip Hop, who allegedly called an emergency meeting. Sources whisper that cameras were already rolling, trying to capture the fallout in real time. "This ain't just a storyline anymore," one insider said. "This is real, and it's messier than anything we could script." Behind closed doors, Bambi finally broke her silence to her closest circle. She was done. Not just done with Scrappy, but done with this cycle of humiliation. She reportedly told friends, "He don't just cheat, he destroys me. And I refuse to let my kids see me broken for a man who don't respect me." Her words spread quickly, leaked to bloggers who blasted the headline, "Bambi says she's walking away for good." But just when fans thought the worst was over, another teaser. Clip surfaced, this one not from Scrappy, but from Sierra. In it, Sierra's voice was sharp, almost mocking. "She really thinks she's the only one who knows his secrets? Please. If I really wanted to, I could end both of them right now." The internet screamed. What secrets? What more could she possibly know? Fans speculated wildly. Money issues, other women, maybe even dirt about Bambi herself. The drama had evolved from cheating into something darker. War of secrets where everyone had something to lose. Late that night, Bambi received a text from an unknown number. "Do you want proof? Sierra ain't lying. Meet me tomorrow." I got the receipt she's holding back. Her stomach dropped. She knew she should ignore it, but she also knew she couldn't. Because if Sierra really had more, and if Scrappy was still hiding things, then her nightmare wasn't over. It was just beginning. The message wouldn't leave Bambi's mind. "If you want proof, Sierra ain't lying. Meet me tomorrow." I got the receipts she's holding back. She tossed and turned all night, her mind racing. Who could it be? Another blogger? A cast member? Somebody trying to trap her? Every instinct told her it was dangerous. But another instinct screamed louder. She had to know. By noon the next day, Bambi drove to the address she'd been sent. A quiet diner on the edge of Atlanta, far from paparazzi. She walked in with her hoodie up, sunglasses on, nerves buzzing like static. At the back booth, a figure waved her over. It was Rico, an old promoter who had worked with Scrappy years ago. Bambi recognized him instantly. He leaned forward, voice low. "I don't want no cameras. I don't want clout. I just want the truth out." Bambi folded her arms. "Then talk." Rico slid a manila envelope across the table. Inside were printouts, bank transfers, receipts, screenshots. Her stomach twisted as she scanned them. Oh, these weren't just about cheating. They were about money. Scrappy moving funds in and out of accounts she'd never heard of. Payments labeled studio sessions that didn't exist. Transfers to Sierra's name. Her throat tightened. What is this? Rico's eyes darkened. This ain't just about him creeping. Sierra's leverage isn't that she slept with him, it's that she helped him. They've been moving money together, hiding it from you, hiding it from everybody. She got the files, that if she ever decides to go public, it ain't just Scrappy who goes down, it's you too. Bambi's hands trembled. "Me. You married him," Rico said. "Your name's on some of those accounts. If the feds come looking, you're collateral damage. It's why Sierra's dangerous. She don't just got his secrets. It's got yours whether you knew it or not." Bambi's heart pounded. The betrayal wasn't just personal anymore. It was legal, financial, life-ruining. She had fought to protect her image, her kids, her sanity. Now she realized she might lose more than her marriage. She could lose everything. Back online, the storm kept raging. Sierra doubled down, posting a cryptic quote. "Don't play victim when you've been guilty too." Fans dissected every word, convinced she was hinting at something bigger than an affair. Blogs spun it instantly. Sierra claims Bambi knows more than she admits. The Shade Room comments filled with conspiracy theories. What if Bambi knew about the money? They all dirty. It's bigger than cheating this Rico vibes. Meanwhile, Scrappy stayed quiet, his Instagram dark. Fans speculated he was hiding, or worse, negotiating with Sierra behind the scenes. Some swore they saw him leaving her salon late at night. Photos surfaced, grainy but damning, of a man in a hoodie that looked just like him. The captions read, "Caught again." By evening, Bambi sat in her car, clutching Rico's envelope, her chest tight. She wanted to scream, to confront Scrappy, to drag Sierra, but she knew the next move mattered. If she slipped, if she reacted too fast, she might walk right into their trap. Her phone buzzed. A DM from Sierra herself. It's just 3 words. "You should talk." Bambi's blood ran cold. Bambi stared at the DM for what felt like hours. "You should talk." It's just 3 words, but they carried enough venom to paralyze her. Sierra wasn't bluffing anymore. She wanted a direct confrontation. Against her better judgment, Bambi agreed. She messaged back, "Where?" The reply came instantly. "My salon. Tonight. Alone." Every fiber in Bambi's body told her not to go, but pride pushed her forward. She needed answers, closure, something solid she could use. And there you have it, y'all. The storm between Bambi, Scrappy, and Sierra just went from messy to downright dangerous. This isn't just about cheating where it's about lies, betrayal, and secrets that could destroy lives. With Sierra holding a USB that could blow everything wide open, and Scrappy finally breaking the silence with that chilling text, the question becomes, what happens next? Will Bambi risk it all to protect her kids and her name? Will Sierra actually drop the nuclear receipts? Or will Scrappy find a way to twist this whole situation back in his favor like he always does? One thing's for sure, Atlanta has never seen drama this explosive. Stay locked in, because the next chapter of this saga might just change everything. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop your thoughts below. Whose side are you on?